Hi, and welcome to the Senior Network. I'm your host, Greg Fulton, along with Debbie Lyons, my co-host. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Excited today. We are joined by Heather Miller, Director of Social Services with NHC of Bluffton. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Good morning.
And our buddy Jay Mullinex with the estate planning firm of Hilton Head.
Excuse me, new name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome name. Talk to me a little bit about that. We just thought call him Jay, but now he's got this whole brand new.
Oh, okay.
Well, we've always wanted to be the estate planning firm of Hilton Head, and my name doesn't tell people what we do. Well, now my firm name does, estate planning firm of Hilton Head. That's all we do, and that's what we want people to know.
When planning an estate, when do I start? What does that include? Right?
That's a really good question, because I had a current client that was a little confused about my new name, estate planning firm of Hilton Head. And there's something called financial planning, and we don't do that. Okay. That's for financial advisors and bankers and investment advisors, brokers, things of that nature. We don't do any investment advice at all. We just do things like wills and trusts and powers of attorney and tax planning. That's what we do.
So you are an attorney who specializes in those kinds of things.
We exclusively practice in estate planning and related activities.
Why is it so important that I have an estate planner and get him or her in place now?
Because you don't know when you're going to pass away typically. I mean, certainly, I just got a call yesterday from somebody that has got brain cancer. Now, they're going to plan because they know that they have a terminal illness. Okay. None of us know when we're going to pass away.
Right.
And there's accidents all the time. We just had a bicycle accident not long ago on Hilton Head.
Right.
And a person was taken like that.
That's right.
We do not know, so we have to plan for the inevitable. I always joke, and I hope people can take this the right way, 100% of all my clients are going to die.
Well, and that makes sense.
Including everyone on this panel someday. And so just planning is what we all need to do for the inevitable.
Well, and you know, bringing it kind of full circle over to you, Heather, planning, I'm 64, as I'm aging, do I need to plan? We talked a little bit before, because I have not been to NHC. I'm right?
Yes.
I am excited to go and see it. I think a field trip and a tour to be educated is brilliant. Why do we need to do that kind of proactively?
Well, and it's not just for long-term planning for NHC. National Healthcare Corporation offers a skilled nursing and rehab facility. So you never know, like you were mentioning, if you had an accident, God forbid, and you broke your knee and needed a knee replacement, you'd need to know, well, where do I go and get the therapy I need to get back to the baseline I was at so I can be active again.
Okay, got it.
So we have people that come to us. We get many referrals from the hospital and from the community for people that have had an accident, or they might have had a medical incident and they need to get inpatient therapy. And they don't realize that, hey, if I go to National Healthcare Corporation, I can get therapy twice a day. And if I've been in the hospital for 3 overnights, our admissions department will investigate into your insurance, and possibly your insurance will cover your stay at National Healthcare.
And you do a lot of social services.
Yes, I'm the Director of Social Services.
And I'd like to kind of know a little bit more about what that means and what you do with that.
Well, we provide a vast array of services through the social work department. All the social workers at NHC are licensed, mastered, prepared social workers. And we do counseling, with short-term counseling, because if anybody's experienced an accident or a life-altering event like brain cancer, for example, you know, they're going to go through some changes in their life, or dementia or Alzheimer's. We have a memory care unit at NHC also.
Well, let me bring that to estate planning. So now I have someone, a loved one here, who has this disease. Do you help coordinate, because we talked about continuum of care, do you help coordinate with the J's, the attorneys, power of attorney, all of those kinds?
Well, we also, when someone comes in our facility, one of the first questions we ask them is, do you have advance directives? And you would be surprised how many people do not. and they don't have a power of attorney established. Because if you ever get into a situation where you can't make decisions for yourself, you need to have somebody appointed who can make medical as well as financial decisions.
I mean, isn't that what you've been teaching us this whole time? We've got to take a quick break, but I want to take a break and come right back because this is really interesting. We talk about the collaborative nature of everyone that's here, and it's really evidenced right now. So stay with us. We'll be right back.